I think that when you're an independent artist, money is definitely a big thing, and being able to release music, I mean, I didn't realise how much money had to go into even creating a song. So platforms like BBC, Horizons, Forte, Help Musicians, the Next Gen Fund, they really allow people like me to actually make music and be able to do it to the best quality possible. Hi KLAT, my name is Hemes and this is my Get to Know Me with KLAT. I'm from Iraq, so my cultural background has a big influence on my music. I grew up listening to Arabic music. Our whole household is full of Arabic music. And my dad's a poet, so a lot of Arabic traditions and stuff like that came in, and it just seeps within my lyrics as well. When I first released music, I think I was almost naturally adding more Arabian tones and melodies to my songs, but now I'm almost more purposefully adding that to the beats as well, to the general vibe, to the music videos, to the outfits, everything. And I just want to be able to showcase my culture in the best way possible, and yeah, that's how. So when I was about 14, so just a bit of context, I grew up in the UK, but when I was about 14, me and my family, we moved back to Iraq in Baghdad. And I'm not sure how much you know about the situation there, but it wasn't great back then, but it was kind of getting a bit better. People were moving back, they were building, they were trying to, make the city feel like a city again, and my family did that as well. So when we moved, it was a very overwhelming experience because I grew up in the UK my whole life. I speak Arabic, but when you go back to your country, you're not really in with the slang and the jokes, and it was a lot of adjusting with that. But it was also amazing because I had all these cousins that I suddenly met and I didn't know existed, and I'm talking like over 100 people. And I suddenly went from being, in a country where you literally have nobody to like a city where you pretty much everyone knows everyone, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I feel like that is how I got to know my culture more than ever before. Unfortunately, because of the situation, it started to get worse again. I did experience a few strange moments there, and we had to move back to the UK. But I will always treasure those couple of years that I lived there, because I think that's definitely shaped who I am. I'm definitely very grateful for what I have now and for the life I live, but also I'm happy I can carry a piece of that with me, and I can hopefully share that within whatever I do. So I started working with Daniel when I was 19. And actually, I think what made our partnership successful is we're actually in a relationship, so I think that helps. He's my fiancé, and that means that I can be very honest with my lyric writing. I can be honest with what I want the music to sound like. I think it really definitely helps that he's an amazing writer as well, so I have to say I learned everything I know from him, and he's just been able to help me grow within the lyrics I write, and within even just being able to express myself in the studio and being able to tell people how I want this song to sound. So yeah, in the beginning I was so embarrassed. I would literally not even sing in front of him. I would kind of make him go to a separate room for me to even be able to record my vocals. But now I feel so much more confident in the studio. I work with different people now, and I definitely owe that to him. So yeah, that's how our relationship as I guess co-workers started and continues, and it definitely helps that we're in a relationship. I think that when you're an independent artist, money is definitely a big thing, and being able to release music, I mean, I didn't realise how much money had to go into even creating a song. So platforms like BBC, Horizons, Forte, Help Musicians, the Next Gen Fund, they really allow people like me to actually make music and be able to do it to the best quality possible. And yeah, without that, I don't know how I would have been able to release the songs I have and the songs I have coming up as well. So I'm very grateful for that. So the themes and messages are kind of between being able to share my cultural experiences and being an Arabic woman living in the UK. That's a big theme of it, and there's a lot of contradiction in that because, culture as a whole is not very linear. I think that's the word I'm trying to find. And it's about that inner contradiction that you have of, you know, who you really are. Are you an Iraqi woman? Are you a British woman? Are you a bit of both? And that's a big theme that I'm kind of exploring. But also just being a 20-something-year-old and growing up and being kind of like, what am I doing with my life? That's a big theme as well. And I think people will be able to connect with that because it doesn't matter where you're from, we all have those same feelings and thoughts and worries, and I hope that through my music people can connect and relate and, you know that they're not alone. Okay, so I'm a big foodie, so I would definitely recommend, if you start your day at Cardiff Market, you can't go wrong. There are loads and loads and loads of great food spots. I feel like I can't even name one because they're all so good. I literally go every week because I love it so much. So start there, maybe then go for a little walk in Roath Park, you know, walk it all off. Grab a drink, maybe at, literally any pub, they're all really nice, but maybe, let's go bougie, rum and fizz. And then opposite, I think, for dinner, is this great Indian. I literally say this is the best Indian I've had ever. I think it's called Chai Street. Is it? Do you know it? No. I think it's called Chai Street, and it's so nice, and when the weather's nice you can sit outside, and I think that's a great day in Cardiff. Very revolving around food, but yeah. Okay, if not Chai Street, then I got one, Sultan in Cardiff Bay. It's Turkish, but they have like loads and loads of like steaks, for example. They've got a bit of Persian in there, and if you like a grill, they do a great grill. Okay, so number one, I would say Eliana. So she's a Palestinian artist, and she sings fully in Arabic, but the beats and instrumentals, I definitely take a lot of inspiration from that because she really is good at mixing Western and Middle Eastern styles together. Another person I would choose is Lana Lubani. She's sort of from a similar world, but she does sing in English as well. I absolutely love every song she's released. And the third person I'd choose is Camila Cabello, because I just love how her music makes me feel, and I kind of say to people, imagine my music as the Arabic version of her. I'm going to stay on the musical style because I feel like there's so many people I'd love to have dinner with, but if we're talking music, then Freddie Mercury, I just love everything about him. Recently went to Rockfield with National Youth Arts Wales, and I was just like so starstruck by like the piano that he played and things like that. So I would choose him, and the reason is because I think he's an amazing songwriter, and I just love to know like just everything about him. Okay, I don't actually know. Okay, I studied biomed and computer science at uni, so people don't really know that, but I think I'm kind of like low-key geeky, which is fine. We love that. So yeah, I actually, as my day job, I work in tech.